Hello YouTube, and welcome to my office. I'm mainly posting today because I've got some sheep footage I want to show you. My previous sheep video wasn't a big hit. Well, none of my videos are, but I got fewer views of it than compared with my ordinary videos. But still, I got some nice sheep footage yesterday that I want to show you. And that's the great thing about having your own channel. You get to show what you want. And what happened yesterday was that we got some lambs. One of the ewes had her lambs, and there's some footage of it, but I'll just run by. No, first I'm going to show you this pipe. If it doesn't show up well on the video, I'll put some photos at the end. I smoked it during my last video and I forgot to show it. I also forgot to mention what I was smoking, which I believe was Revo plug. So that was the last video, the pipe. This video, it's also an ash pipe. This one is a bit stripy, and in it I've got some Bold Kentucky, which I've really taken a liking to. And I have only got one tin. This is the last of one tin, and I've only got another tin in my cellar. So I'm planning to buy some. But how much is always the question, because I'm on a limited budget. But I'm going to get a couple of tins anyway. Yeah, back to the sheep. Yesterday morning, when I was feeding them in the morning, one of the ewes was missing. She wasn't there. She wasn't in the sheep shed. They can go and come and go as they want into the meadows, and there were only 6 sheep there, and we have 7, and yeah, one was missing, so I went looking for her, and after a while I found her in one of the meadows, and she looked like she was going to start lambing quite soon. They often do a scratching, I think, yeah, a scratching thing with the legs on the ground, and she was doing that, and that's a sign, as well as the belly looked like she was ready. But I disturbed her, so she went off, and I kept an eye on her, and I think it was about an hour later I came to check on her, and when I got there, I only waited a couple of minutes before she actually started lambing, and I got some of it on video. If you're watching this on a phone, you're probably not going to see any details, but hopefully my experience or my everyday drama that I experienced in the woods yesterday will come through. So it's best seen on a bigger screen. And the first lamb came out all right, no problem. But then she was going to have her second after a while, and that wouldn't come out. I could see that there was something there, something wanting to come out, but seemed stuck. And then I checked on her, and I realized that the lamb was lying the wrong way. They're supposed to be born with their legs first, legs and head first, front legs, of course. But this lamb was it was actually the butt coming out. I could see a small tail, and she couldn't get her out, get the lamb out. So I needed to get some help, and luckily enough, my mother-in-law, she's visiting this week, so I went and fetched her, and she held the ewe, and I managed to pull out the lamb. And but the lamb, quite quickly I realized that the lamb wasn't really okay. The first lamb had gotten to its feet and went for the teats to get milk, but the second lamb, I brought them both into the sheep shed, but it got on its feet, the second lamb, but wasn't really interested in the ewe or trying to get milk. So I held the lamb, no, I held the ewe, and my mother-in-law held the lamb and held it against the ewe and the teat to get milk, but there was no suction reflex at all. So we ended up me milking the ewe and giving the milk to the lamb. And after getting some milk, it really improved, and as of today it's doing fine, and is jumping about. But that took most of yesterday the daytime, the lambing before lunch, and then the struggle with the lamb in the afternoon, and checking on them to make sure they were doing all right. So I was knackered yesterday evening. I actually went out here with this pipe and lit it, but then I felt that I'm too tired. I can't focus on my pipe. I can't. I'm not going to enjoy this. It's better to go indoors and go to bed. So I went to bed really early yesterday. Yeah, so I think that was all I had on my mind. The lambing was really exciting, and especially that it all went well. and I managed to get the lamb out. I'm not very experienced in those kind of situations, but yesterday I seem to have managed all right. That's a great feeling. So thanks for watching, take care, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye.
Så, kom igen, andas. Andas då.